Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hay, and I believe in dragons. And I have my Book of Dragon Shadows by my side, and I wanted to read something from it. A Book of Dragon Shadows is an empty book that you write your own experiences in, so that you will remember what you did. And it's also a very good tool for you to remember, but also to have real dragon magic, because your dragon magic is so specific and so unique that you might be remembered, that you want to be remembered, so that you can use it again later on. It will might as well be powerful as it was before. But like I said, everything you do on the Dragon's Path has to be done sincerely. So remember that if you do something, don't just read it with a mindless thought, mindless head. Just read it whenever you mean it. Whenever you want to open the gates of the dragon. So in this book, there was a chapter that I remember very well, and this was once again because I was a huge theme park fanatic. I loved roller coasters, and I loved to go fast, and also these themes of this amusement park here in Europe. They have a lot of well-themed amusement parks that I love to go. It's like in a different world. You are a different world, and all of these rides are simply amazing. I love them all. I did more than 300 roller coasters in my life back in the day. I quit with this, but I more like have this hobby to be here in the forest. But I love to go fast, and I love to be there. So it happened as well, of course, when I was in an amusement park in 2006, I believe. In my Book of Dragon Shadows stood that I always said to the dragon that the dragon could take everything from me. I said to the dragon, take everything. And I was very sincere. Take my soul, take my body, take my mind, take everything. It's yours. I don't want it. As long as you can come back to this earth, take every single life force out of me. Just suck it out. I mean, the dragon is much more than my human existence. And the dragon said no. No, not at all. I will not take your entire energy, because you need to live, because you are their other side. I mean, if I was gone, the dragon eye will not be complete. If you are gone, your dragon eye will not be complete. For example, if something like this is actually taking away your life, and if you take away your life, not naturally, then your dragon eye will have something that is missing, and so your dragon eye won't be complete. So in a way, I had this. I was on a roller coaster, and from then on I had an answer why the dragon didn't want to come back in a dragon form. I had an answer, and this answer was from the half of this roller coaster I wasn't seeing anymore. I was just having this vision of the dragon coming back, of the dragon being destroyed by humans, and when the ride was over, I was crying. I saw Leviathan's Void for the first time then, and Leviathan's Void is a way so that the dragon can show the darkest emotions and the darkest energies that the dragon has. And so the dragon had a very dark you can say a very dark mind to tell. I mean, a story to tell. Whenever the dragon is back, the dragon will have consequences, and so the dragon will not come back for two reasons. They will not take our entire life energy. I mean, they will exchange it, yes, but they will not let you be empty so that you will die. They will never do this, because this will kill themselves. So, and of course, the dragon loves us. The dragon really, I can feel this. The dragon really loves us, and this connection, they will not hurt us. Second, if they come back like this, the things that I've seen in Leviathan's Void for the first time, it was like, and I was crying, and everyone was thinking, oh wow, this roller coaster was too much for this guy. It was not the roller coaster. I didn't even see the roller coaster anymore. I saw very emotional things. I mean, the emotion was very strong, and so strong that the dragon appeared before me. If your emotions are very, very strong, this made it so darn strong that I actually regretted to ask the dragon why not. The dragon showed me Leviathan's Void for the first time. And Leviathan's Void is what I can say hell, but it's for us it's a way to learn, and a way to learn how to see and how to feel and how to react. Leviathan's Void, I'm very grateful that I have visited Leviathan's Void, because it changed me into the way that I'm living now according to the dragon's path. And now I see this world with totally different eyes. I had to learn. And by learning, sometimes Leviathan interferes with our daily lives, with this change that we are having, this metamorphosis that we undergo a metamorphosis, and so inside of us, and also our eye is changing. And this is the way that the dragon does it. It shows you the void, and inside of the void you see the things that you don't want to see, but it will change you and change your mind as well. In my book of Dragon Shadows, it said that I was so shaking up. I was shaking out and going out of the roller coaster train, and I was like, my eyes were wet, and I was just like, no, my dad cannot see this. I saw horrible things. But later on, it continued. The lessons continued. It continued with seeing dragons being destroyed, but also animals and humans. And so how things would happen if some things went this way. In my book of Dragon Shadows, for example, also the things that stands in it, the magic that I'm doing, the rituals that I do, it's something so darn personal. And this one as well, this was so darn personal. Everything that happens with us on the dragon's path is so darn personal that is also the reason why you cannot find anything about the dragon. That why you cannot find a book how to do this and how to do that. You cannot find a book with specific things that you need to do, because there are no specific things. I mean, I've written down about these visions that I had. This is not going to happen with every one of us, to have this kind of visions and to affect your emotions. It will not happen with us. It will not happen with every one of us. Whatever happens to you is a plan that the dragon has. A dragon has a plan for us whenever they are here, to how to guide you. It's a dragon's plan. The dragon also has a plan for you, how to build up your path in a specific way. A path that no one else has taken, but it was reserved for you and you alone, and the dragon made it for you. In my book of Dragon Shadows, it said that I was shaking up all day long, but I didn't let my father know this, because I was in the beginning of my path. And seeing Leviathan's Void for the first time, it was shocking. It was shocking because I never saw hell before. I mean, I just visited, you might say, paradise, with the dragon realms. The dragon, what in between all of these gates lies the void, Leviathan's Void, and the dragon god Leviathan interferes sometimes with teaching you a lesson how to grow up as a draconic spirit, and some kind of a hybrid between human and dragon. And sometimes Leviathan tests us, even sometimes against the will of the dragon god that awoke you. But Leviathan tests us so much. He is like I said, like Saint Peter, Saint Peter, with the key to the realm. With the key to the realm, and also he stands in front also of the dragons, the dragon gate, and he stands in front of every single gate even. Leviathan has the key of all of them. He stands in the void all the time. So, how to continue I have a book. Sorry, I just read it. I just read how the things that I've been through. Leviathan's Void can be very very strong. It makes you see very very dark things, but it's not to hurt you. It's not to punish you in any way. With Leviathan is a dragon god. They will not mess with anyone dragon, we are the dragons, of course, especially if the god is another one, because Leviathan doesn't want to interfere that much with another dragon god. You know, in Leviathan, it seems that he's the strongest one, but Leviathan sometimes fears the other dragon gods because they can also have powers against it. If Leviathan tries to hurt you, then the other dragon god who has awoke you, of course, it won't end well. And Leviathan is just he cares. That is the reason why he wants you in his void. He wants you to learn. He wants you to see and to experience. And that is what happened to me on this roller coaster. It was a boomerang roller coaster, and the half of it has to go backwards. Well, I didn't see anything go backwards, and it took so long. Everything that I saw was just hell. I didn't want to accept it, but it was hell. And it was not to, like I said, to hurt me, but it was to learn. Leviathan's Void, I hope that one day you might even see it, that you might see heaven and hell on the Dragon's Path. The Dragon's Path has a heaven and hell, and to my eyes, in my experience, there is no other hell and heaven than Leviathan's Void and the Dragon Realm. And in between all of these other gates, all of these other dimensions, you might say, that I didn't want to enter, that actually is not meant for us to enter. From one gate to gate 5 gates further, 5 universes further, you might even say. It's a very strong and very great universe, and the dragon, especially Leviathan, wants us to learn and to grow and to see if we are worthy to enter the dragon realms. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.